Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this out there on the World Wide Web. This is Jeremy Geelan for SYS-CON TV. We're here at 8th Cloud Expo, New York. You can hear it going on behind us. But luckily we have Raul Martynek with us from Voxel. Welcome aboard, sir.
Thank you very much. How are you?
Lots going on, not quite sure where we should start. Voxel, all sorts of things. Where would you like to start?
Well, Voxel, this is our first show here, and we're having a great time at the show. A lot of good conversations going on. Voxel is a company that's been around for 10 years. We're a managed service provider. We offer an infrastructure as a service fabric where all our components, our virtual machines, our dedicated machines, our proprietary CDN, our storage and compute environment is all addressable behind a single API, highly automated infrastructure that allows our customers who basically write applications, who host content, who host video services to think about their applications and not have to think about kind of the performance of the infrastructure underneath it.
You're doing the heavy lifting.
In a way. I mean, there's obviously a lot of interaction between their code and our infrastructure, but the point is that we have companies that are 3 people, are very, very high volume, very well known kind of web properties, and they can be 3 people because we allow them to focus on what's important to them, their experience to or their product to their end user, and we take care of all the plumbing and as you say, the heavy lifting.
And on the other end of the spectrum, if we've got the small mom and pop company here or the startup, what have we got at the other end? Well, who's the biggest users of you?
Well, bigger users, I mean, again, it's more about kind of people that are, as we say, Redshift users, people that have a need for high availability, high scalability, unpredictable type of compute and storage and connectivity profiles, and we can help auto-scale those people. We can help them manage their infrastructure so that when they're successful, they don't fail. I mean, everyone's seen the Twitter whale. I mean, that's what we want to avoid. We want, that person to... The
sword of Damocles is the Twitter whale. I like that.
Absolutely. And, and this is, it's a generic purpose infrastructure. Obviously, multiple different OSs that it can run on or that run on it. So it doesn't have to be public internet. It can be private internet as well. And our view is that, we're open source. We believe that the world's going to go towards open source, towards kind of commodity computing, Intel object level storage, and that proprietary systems are going to be an anachronism in the future. So that's where we're positioning the company, and we think that what's going on in the sector is going to evolve that way.
And let's think about the company maybe just briefly. I mean, you're not new kids on the block, or you are?
So I joined the company only in January. My previous life was in telecom internet. The company's been around for 10 years. They've had a huge amount of knowledge and experience on how to deal with these types of situations, which cannot be replicated overnight. But the company was very focused on building this technology and not focused on doing this, telling people about the technology, about the benefits of that technology. So I joined the company in January.
Get the message out.
Get the message out. And so far, it's working really well.
Well, let's see. Well, the test of this is, can we get people to go to Voxel.com in huge droves? What would they see there?
Well, Voxel.net.
Let's not have them go to Voxel.com at all. Let's send them to Voxel.net. What would they see there?
Well, I think they would see kind of an explanation of our value proposition, an ability to already consume these products and services. Again, I talked about that API. Guess what? Yeah. Our website talks to that same API. Our iPad tool talks to the same API. Our Air App tool talks to the same API. So I think they would get a feeling for a company that understands the LAMP stack, understands internet infrastructure, and has a credible, loyal customer base behind it.
And eats its own dog food.
Absolutely. We use our own tools to deal with our customers' problems, or they can deal with their own problems. Again, we put the power in their hand, or they can get the white glove service from us.
Oh, I like that. Sounds good to me. Raul Martynek, beautiful metaphor there. The white glove service at Voxel.net. If that's what resonates with you, do it right now. Close down this video interview and go and do some real work. Thank you so much, Raul, for joining us here in New York, and thank you for following along out there on the World Wide Web.